Day 72, Chapter 18, page 253. Great Time of Trouble, Part 2. The great time of trouble begins after probation close. When Christ shall cease his work as mediator in man's behalf, then this time of trouble will begin. Then the case of every soul will have been decided, and there will be no atoning blood to cleanse from sin. When Jesus leaves his position as man's intercessor before God, the solemn announcement is made, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still." Revelation 2 verses 11. Then the restraining spirit of God is withdrawn from the earth. God's people are prepared for the trying hour before them. When the third angel's message closes, mercy no longer pleads for the guilty inhabitants of earth. The people of God have accomplished their work. They have received the latter rain, the refreshing from the presence of the Lord, and they are prepared for the trying hour before them. Angels are hastening to and fro in heaven. An angel returning from the earth announces that his work is done. The final test has been brought upon the world, and all who have proved themselves loyal to the divine precepts have received the seal of the living God. Then Jesus ceases his intercession in the sanctuary above. Christ has made the atonement for his people and blotted out their sins. The number of his subjects is made up. The kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven is about to be given to the heirs of salvation, and Jesus is to reign as King of kings and Lord of lords. Terrible beyond comprehension. The season of distress and anguish before us will require a faith that can endure weariness, delay, hunger, a faith that will not faint though severely tried. The time of trouble such as never was is soon to be open upon us, and we shall need an experience which we do not now possess, and which many are too indolent to obtain. It is often the case that trouble is greater in anticipation than in reality, but this is not true for the crisis before us. The most vivid presentation cannot reach the magnitude of the ordeal. When Jesus leaves the most holy, his restraining spirit is withdrawn from rulers and people. They are left to the control of evil angels. Then such laws will be made by the counsel and direction of Satan that unless time should be very short, no flesh could be saved. Many laid to rest before time of trouble. It is not always safe to ask for unconditional healing. He knows whether or not for those whom petitions are offered would be able to endure the trial and test that would come upon them if they lived. He knows the end from the beginning. Many will be laid away to sleep before the fiery ordeal of the time of trouble to come upon our world. The Lord has often instructed me that very little ones are to be laid away before the time of trouble. We shall see our children again. We shall meet them and know them in the heavenly courts. Satan's goal: destroy all Sabbath keepers. Says the great deceiver, our principal concern to silence the sect of Sabbath keepers. We will finally have a law to exterminate all who will not submit to our authority. It is the purpose of Satan to cause them to be blotted from the earth in order that his supremacy of the world may not be disputed. The remnant church will be brought into great trial and distress. Those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus will feel the ire of the dragon and his hosts. Satan numbers the world as his subjects. He has gained control of the apostate churches, but here is a little company that are resisting his supremacy. If he could blot them from the earth, his triumph would be complete. As he influenced the heathen nations to destroy Israel, so in the new future he will stir up the wicked powers of earth to destroy the people of God. arguments used against God's people. I saw that the 4 angels will hold the 4 winds until Jesus' work was done in the sanctuary, and then will come the 7 last plagues. These plagues enraged the wicked against the righteous. They thought that we had brought the judgments of God upon them, and that if they could rid the earth of us, the plagues would then be stayed. When the angel of mercy folds her wings and departs, Satan will do the evil deeds he has long wished to do. Storm and tempest, war and bloodshed, in these things he delights, and thus he gathers in his harvest. And so completely will men be deceived by him that they will declare that these calamities are the result of the desecration of the first day of the week. From the pulpits of the popular churches will be heard the statement that the world is being punished because Sunday is not honored as it should be.